Hi everyone. So I have my first. There's a kitty like right next to you.
Don't let her eat those.
Why? Oopsies. There's like little crafty things just everywhere, and the cat's eating them. Move, kitty. Go away, kitty. Okay. So I love Luxury Jones boots, but I don't have $400. I just don't. So I decided to make my own. Now here's the first boot I made. It looks pretty similar, but it does have my own sort of little twist to it. Like I did get to pick my own fabric, my own belts, my own boots, stuff like that. So if you're interested in seeing the DIY for this, stick around. It's a pretty long process, but it's well worth it, and I hope you enjoy it. Comment if you want, subscribe, because as soon as I reach 150 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. It'll be lots and lots of fun, so I'll see you all later. Bye!
Alright, what you're going to need is a boot, some sort of fabric, I chose this sparkly one, glue, a belt, some sort of accessory, I chose lace, scissors, and just a tissue to hold the glue down. You're going to start cutting at the back of the boot. This doesn't need to be a perfect cut because it's going to be covered. And it's a little difficult holding it like that, so I'm going to go down in just a few seconds. There we go. And I cut all the way to a symbol on the back that was sort of sticking up like a triangle. So pretty far down the back, probably about 2/3 down the boot. And then fold it over. Just like that. And I don't have a real leather boot, so I had little things sticking out. Just cut those off. Then you have your folded down boot. I don't like those little flappy things, so I decided to glue them down. That's just fabric super glue. There's fabric hot glue that you can use. Just whatever in your experience makes fabrics stick. In my experience, fabric glue. Fabric super glue. There we go. And the waiting game begins. You'll notice that there's a lot of waiting in this DIY, because there's a lot of things to do that take a lot of time to dry. And when that's done, take your fabric and measure it around your boot. I wanted those little frills on the outside of each boot, so I made sure that they would be where I wanted them to. And give yourself a little extra room when cutting, because you can always cut more later. I had to fold this over in on itself. If you have a thinner fabric, you won't have to do that. Be very generous with the glue, because you're obviously going to be wearing these out and about, so you'll need them to stick together and not have an embarrassing moment. And this is sped up because it's the same thing of just wrapping fabric around and holding it down with my tissue. And watching Restaurant Impossible. If you're like me and got little tassels, don't cut them off quite yet, wait till after. Grab your belt, it still has the price on mine. And where you want the buckle to be, place that on the boot first. I wanted it to be on the outside, and then wrap it around. Most belts will go around twice. If you have an extra large one, it might be a third time, and you might have to cut some of the ends off. I ended up liking the ends, so I kept them on. And then just buckle it. There we go. It's starting to look like the Luxury Jones boots, isn't it? me taking pride in what I did. Because it's super cute. I believe this is just when I'm gluing down extra parts of it to make sure the belts stay. There we go. Then take your decoration or whatever. Mine being my lace. I've seen it done with like pins and stuff. And I'm just gonna measure that around the back of the boot since that's where I found it looked the cutest. If you chose lace too, just like the fabric, make sure you have extra room to cut off more if need be. Then hide the ends under the belt. Measure twice, cut once. And wait some more. Make some last minute adjustments around the boot. And now, since I have finished most of the boot, I'm going to cut off those little tassels. Oh, there's a kitty. And there you are. Your very own cheap version of the Luxury Jones boots. And here they are on. Thank you for watching.